Well, good evening, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great weekend and a phenomenal Mother's Day. It's been a pretty busy weekend going on in the crypto space, especially with Gala. So we're just gonna we're gonna get right into it. So there's a lot of things I want to cover, and tonight what we're gonna be concentrating on is we're gonna be really concentrating on the Gala V2 upgrade. I know. We've been dealing with that to nauseum. Everyone is sick of it. I get it. But I really want to be thorough, and I want to make sure that we're covering everything that you need to know and that we need to know in regards to this the Gala V2 upgrade, which is happening tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here in the United States. So the snapshot will be taken. Those of us who have our crypto in a non-custodial wallet or self-custodial, custodial meaning we don't have the keys, meaning an exchange does. So that's what I mean by a custodial wallet. We're going to go through the list of exchanges. We're going to talk about last minute things you need to do. We're going to talk about what to possibly expect in regards to this V2 upgrade. And I'm talking, this could take a couple of days for all the smoke to settle and the dust to clear. And, I just wanted to come on this Mother's Day. And, during the evening, we had a great day, my family and I. I hope you did too. I'm glad you're here. Let me know that you're here, though. Let me know you're here. Put your name. Give me a thumbs up. Say, hey, Scott, what's happening? I want to know that you're here. And I'm going to be fielding questions. We're going to be talking a bunch. So this is going to be a lot of give and take, right? And again, if you have questions, and it doesn't even have to be about Gala. All right, that's going to be my main focus right now. And holy smokes, I just realized that this camera that I'm using, it's like the whole right side of my face or left side is totally whited out. But we're just going to fake it. We're going to go for it. And of course, if you like any of the content that I'm providing, please feel free to like it, subscribe to our channel. There's a lot of stuff going on. This is not the Gala channel. It just ends up being that way because there's been a lot of activity going on. We are going to be focusing on, I'm really excited because I think by this week, and I'm not sure what day, you guys are getting an inside scoop. I am going to be doing an HBAR video. We're going to talk about what it is. We're going to talk about staking, and that's going to be a really cool video, and I hope you like it. I will let you know. So please make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, so that way any videos that I drop, and I've been doing either lives or videos, not quite daily, but pretty damn close. I want to start branching out a little bit more as well, and let's get right into it. So Gala V2 upgrade, snapshot, happening tomorrow. Essentially every pretty much anyway exchange worth their weight in gold or crypto is actually supporting this V2 upgrade. So what I want to do is I'm going to go over here, and we are going to, one second everybody. All right, so I want to share this with you. And this is going to be the, now this was done a few days ago. I'm going to answer your questions. Absolutely, don't hang tight. So this is the contract upgrade coming. Now this was done about 3 days ago. And I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Okay? Don't ever be sorry. So what I want to do is, a lot of this is just basic information that I've shared before. Basically it's just giving everyone an idea of what to expect, what's going on. They've been talking to exchanges, and there's a little bit of a sort of a shout out, if you will, or whatever you want to call it, to Coinbase. Again, many exchanges listed have assured and announced to the public that the distribution will be supported from their end. So they're basically putting themselves on blast, saying that they're supporting the upgrade. So again, you still got some time if you're not sure, and we're going to cover that, but if your exchange is on the list, your Gala funds will be distributed to you by the exchange. So real quick, and then we'll get back to this, and I'm just going to keep this up. So what happens is the exchanges, the centralized exchanges, they own the keys. Okay, we don't. Let's say you have a Coinbase account and you got all your crypto there. And we've seen this happened with FTX. Something happens with that exchange. If your tokens, if your crypto is on it, you'll lose it. Okay? That basically, it's like putting money into the bank. It's the same concept. It's the same exact concept. So when you put money into the bank, we think it's ours, really, but essentially it's not. The bank controls it. They can lend it to whoever they want. They can do with it whatever they want. So it only becomes ours when we remove it from that central point of failure. And that's what these centralized exchanges are. There's a central point of failure. If like Coinbase goes down, you have your crypto on Coinbase, you'll lose it. All right. So when the exchanges, and this is why it's so important that we're going to talk about self-custody in a little bit. It's so important to make sure that you are cycling your crypto. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm never going to tell you to buy, sell, hold any crypto. Do your own research. Do your own due diligence. So, but the idea is exchanges are there to buy and sell and convert and trade and do whatever. So if you are actively trading crypto on the exchange, yes, keep it there. If you're day trading, if you're swing trading, or you decide to set up another wallet somehow and you just need time to get that squared away and you want to keep it there, okay. But if you have a large sum or even a small amount or any kind of an amount that you're hodling, in crypto, we know that's hold on for dear life. That means you're not selling it. You're invested. Like I say this before, I am a big Cardano, and I love Cardano. I think that they have tremendous potential, in my humble opinion. Not financial advice. Do whatever you want to do, but the average hold time for Cardano is 205 days. Unless that's changed in the past 3 or 4 days. 205 days is the average hold time for Cardano. Now, I've been holding and acquiring Cardano since June of 2021, I think I said in the past. So I've been holding for years, and I keep on accumulating, and I keep on dollar cost averaging in, and I'm staking. So, but none of that is on the exchange. That's off there. I buy, I transfer. I buy, I transfer. That's kind of my process. So when you have your crypto on an exchange, you are at the mercy of that exchange. With the V2 upgrade that's occurring, what will happen to these exchanges that are supporting the Gala will be distributed to the exchange. The exchange then will distribute the tokens accordingly. So if you have, say, 50,000 Gala V1, right? Remember, it's a one-to-one switch, okay? And it's not a swap either. So it's not like you're swapping, and that means, you have to, you're doing all the legwork. And this is the one thing that a lot of us, I think, people don't get, is Gala is flipping the bill for all of this. It would be so much, they wouldn't have to pay anything if they had set up a website. Here's the website, here's what you got to do, and good luck. Then it's on us to take their crypto, transfer it over, do the swap. We're paying all those gas fees. Gala is flipping the bill. They're not having to pay for anything, they're not having us pay for anything. So, but what happens is with these exchanges, then they distribute. So if you have 50,000, let's say 5 of us have 50,000 Gala, version 1. Then what happens is Gala takes a snapshot. Here's the address. Okay, it's Coinbase or whatever it is. It's for 50, 100, 250,000 Gala. I'm just using this hypothetically, guys. So, they will transfer that amount, and then Coinbase, I probably shouldn't use Coinbase because they're not doing anything. Kraken, all right, let's use Kraken. Then they will distribute accordingly. They will distribute to the wallets the amount of tokens that each person possesses. So that's how that works. Now, if you're not supported, then you're going to get nothing. And what that means by not supported, so Coinbase is essentially delisted Gala. They're no longer on the platform anymore. You have to use a decentralized exchange to do it from there. Or you can go to the other, 999 exchanges that support. Coinbase is the only one that's not doing it. I don't know why, but maybe it's the SEC thing. Maybe they got something going on. Who knows? But that's kind of where we are. So now I'm going to go back, long-winded. Now we're going to go back. So it says, if your exchange is on the list, your Gala funds will be distributed to you by the exchange. If you are holding your Gala in an exchange not on the list, Coinbase, it's likely you're not going to get anything, right? Zero. So they're kind of being diplomatic here. So nice. Hey everybody, glad you guys are joining us. Pull up a chair, grab a cold beverage. I hope you guys had a great Mother's Day, and we're just going through the Gala V2 upgrade. So worst case, we strongly recommend sending your to avoiding these risks, to send your Gala either to a non-custodial wallet or on a supporting exchange from the list. So this is the list. So I'm going to go slow, and I may or may not read all of them. I'm just going to skip through. I did notice one thing. You guys, there's a lot of B's on here. There's Binex, BingX, BitBank, Bitfinex, right? There's just a BitHub. It's just crazy. You can get a bit confused with that. See how I did that? Bit confused. Anyway, never mind. So then you get the big ones, right? Then you get into like Crypto.coms, and then Gate.io and Gemini and Hotbit. All these. So these are the exchanges that are supporting, and this is the updated one. This is the updated contract or report from Gala of the exchanges that are supporting. If you have Gala and you're on an exchange not on this list, you have until not long, till tomorrow morning, to do whatever you need to do with your Gala. And we'll talk about how to secure that. But these are just Uphold. I like Uphold. So you get a chance to kind of see the list of exchanges. Now there's so many smaller ones, and here's the thing. There's a lot of smaller exchanges out there, which makes me really kind of skeptical, because if you're on a very small exchange, it's hit and miss, right? So I just really implore you, get your Gala off the exchanges onto a wallet. And then it talks about Coinbase. Basically, they're not doing it. So this is the report. I've posted a video in the previous. I'll go back up again. Take a look. So that's kind of where we are at right now as of Sunday evening. And I really wanted to come on and do this with you guys, just to get some clarity and just make sure. And I was looking to see if there was any other information going on, and so right now this is kind of what we have. All right, let's take a look here. You got you got 1 million Gala on? I'd be relaxed too, my friend. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, I want to let's see here. Let me come over here. All right. So I want to address this. So a big sell-off afterwards. So here is kind of my take on that. So I think right now it's really hard to kind of see how this is going to play itself out. As far as I'm aware, everything is going smooth. Everything is going fine. I'm not worried at all. I'm really not. Okay, this has been planned for months. By the way, this is not just a surprise. They sprung it on us like a month ago, and oh, whoa, what's going on? This is not a rug pull. Okay, if anyone here is thinking that, or if you're watching on the replay, by the way, if anyone here is watching the replay, type in Dojo Fam. Then way I know that you're watching our channel, you're checking us out. So that's kind of where I feel about that. This has been planned for a while now, and I'm not a developer, so there's a lot of things going on, like they say, for security and a tighter burn tracking mechanism and the ability to upgrade. I guess the V1 token was not upgradable. There was things that they wanted to do that they were limited to when they created it. So now that they're doing so many different things, they felt the need to do it, but they've already developed into this V2 version the ability to be upgradable. So what they've said to us is that they're not going to have to ever do this again. So that's a really good thing, because what this does here, guys, is, as we know, is creates FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD and FOMO are two big emotional catalysts when investing in anything. I don't care if it's stocks or crypto or whatever. If you have fear, if you're uncertain and you're doubtful, that's probably going to lead to probably a sell-off. If you are FOMO, fear of missing out, that's probably going to be like, I got to buy in. I got to get in before, because it's going to go higher. I don't want to miss. Those are two emotional factors that we really want to try to avoid as much as we can. It's hard, but we really want to try to do that. So do I think there will be a sell-off? I don't know, to be honest with you. I think that, in my opinion, I think probably the worst of it's over. The reason that it went down so much anyway was Coinbase coming out and saying they were delisting it and they weren't going to support it. When they did that, it went down. Now, I would be worried if more exchanges than just one, because there's more exchanges in the world than just Coinbase. You got the Geminis, you got the Coinbase.com, you got Binance, who's supporting it. All these like huge global mega exchanges are supporting this upgrade. So I'm not worried at all. I think that there may be, and if so, that's a buying opportunity, but I don't know. I think we may have hit, if we go lower, we may hit the 2.5s, 2.6s, 2.7s, but I don't see us going any lower than that. As long as everything goes according to plan. If everything goes according to plan, I think we're going to be fine. So everyone just has to get their tokens. The exchanges need to distribute them correctly. Man, and now what you're doing is if you decide to leave your crypto on an exchange that supports, yeah, you can do that. But man, now you're putting your Gala investment in someone else's hands. I'm not willing to do that. I've moved mine off like all over, and I've got them in different areas. I even have some on my Gala account, on the Gala website in my inventory, because that's a wallet. So you can even do that. Let's say you don't have any wallets at all. You don't have a trust wallet or no software wallet. You don't have any of that set up. Like if you're totally new and you're like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, you can transfer your Gala to the inventory. You just go to the Gala website, you go to inventory, you go to where it says Gala and ETH, and it's like the first one, it's like Gala, and you click on it, and it'll copy the address. That's the address you'll need to send, or excuse me, to receive your Gala from whatever exchange you're on or any wallet. But you don't have to put it on a wallet. You can put it in, well, it's essentially a wallet, your Gala wallet. You can do that too. So will there be a sell-off? I don't know. I don't think there will. I think we may slowly start to come up, or we may just stay idle. It may fluctuate, the bears and the bulls fighting it out. We'll have to see. I hope that answered your question. Yeah, Dan. So Dan's saying the buy price is incredible. Yeah, I haven't checked. I don't even know what it is now. I know that it was coming down. It was in the 2.8s. Now, what I will say that with regards to the sell-off, if more exchanges came out and said they weren't supporting it, then you'd see a massive sell-off. You would see probably, like when I bought into Gala, it was $1. It was just under 2 cents. If we saw like a Kraken or a Binance, you would be seeing it drop. Probably it's pretty close to those levels, but it's a really good buying opportunity right now if that's what you want to do. Of course, I love Gala. I just think they're a great project, and so I will be looking. I'm probably going to wait, though. For me, I'm not going to buy anything right now. I'm going to wait. I want the smoke to settle and everything to kind of move on before I see, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I want to, and I'm going to be, questions that you have, I will pop these in, some of them, because I want everyone to see. This is a good question. Can you leave it in your treasure chest or only the ETH Gala in inventory? They're pretty much, I don't know, they're pretty much like one and the same. What I'm doing is, if you can, put it in your inventory, put it in your ETH, your Gala. But if you have it in your treasure chest, I think you'll be fine also. They're still going to read it. Plus, it's on Gala. So I really don't think, man, this light is killing me. Hey, guys, hang on for a quick second. I want to try something. Let's see. Is that a little bit better? That might be a little bit better, because I have this ring light that's just going crazy. It's kind of on its last leg. So, but yeah, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. Are you a Gala Gold member, Daryl Lee? You can if you always want to be sure, you can always go and you can ask the community on Gala, or excuse me, on the Discord. Let's see here. What else we got up here? I want to take a look. $1. Okay, you gotta watch. You guys gotta watch my videos. I actually did a video probably about 3 weeks ago, where I actually went through my price potential for Gala, what I think it could hit in the next bull cycle. So go back and check that out. I want you to watch it, because I really break it down to where it makes sense. It's understandable. So go ahead and check that out. But yes, I did a video about that. And subscribe to my channel, guys. That way you can see everything that's going on. My shameless plug. I know. Let's see here. Okay, so another question. Are we going to receive the new Gala tokens on the same day? So what I believe they're going to do, so they take the snapshot tomorrow at 12 Pacific Standard Time. Then I believe by the time they give all the Gala V2 distributed, it could be up to 48 hours. I have a feeling it'll be fast. I think probably between 24 hours to 36. By Tuesday, Wednesday the latest. And that's just my guesstimate. I think it'll happen quick, and we should have it fairly soon, maybe even the same day. That would be good. But I would give it about 24 hours or so, 36 hours for everything to kind of get transferred into your account, and it shows up as a V2. All right, let's take a look here. I want to see if there's any more questions. I like those questions. Bring them on. Let's see here. Treasure chest, buy price. I'm looking. I want to go back. Okay, so I want to go back here because Echo Bella. I hope I'm saying that right. I didn't want to forget you, so I want to make sure I come back. Do we have to migrate your tokens, or is it okay? So you don't have to do anything to your tokens. That's the beauty of it. Now, I'm not sure how many of us have actually had to do things like that in the past, where you are responsible to send it over to a website, and then you've got to, you're paying all these fees and ETH and everything else. By the way, if you're wondering why ETH, like gas fees, are so high in the past several weeks, blame it on Pepe. That's what's happened. Anyway, so we don't have to do anything. If you're on an exchange that supports the Gala V2 upgrade, you don't have to do anything. If you have, and maybe we should talk about this, if you also have it on a self-custodial wallet where you possess the keys. So how do you know? So you set up a wallet and it gives you 12 to 24 seed words, and you got to write those down, do the whole Mission Impossible thing. You got to stash them someplace, whatever. Those are your keys. That's like your unique signature to that wallet. So theoretically, no one can break into that wallet because you have the keys. You're in control. When you have your wallet, what happens is they're going to take a snapshot of all the addresses, where all the tokens are, the amount, everything, and then they will distribute automatically the tokens, the new V2 tokens. So that's really how that'll work. So there's nothing really we have to do. We just need to make sure that we have it someplace where, it's not in a liquidity pool and it's not tied up in a smart contract. So you still got some time, because if you do it in a liquidity pool, what happens is it's like everything's in there. So what'll happen is, that was a horrible explanation. So if everyone's in a liquidity pool, you got all these different kinds of commingling of tokens and everything else, what'll happen is Gala will distribute it to that liquidity pool, but it won't go anywhere. It'll just sit there because it has no place to go. It's like one wallet or one address. So if you have it in a liquidity pool, you may have 500,000 tokens in there. Maybe you got 500 or 600 other people, or 1,000 who have different versions. You're all going to be stuck because there's no way to remove those tokens out of that liquidity pool. So you don't want to have anything tied up that way. So it needs to be just like in a regular wallet or an exchange, and you should be fine. So that's kind of how that works. No, I don't think so. So this way you guys can see. I don't think so. I don't think I'll have to start from scratch. What I will think will happen is, it's just, if basically what'll happen is everything will just keep moving forward. I think a lot of people are making a big, how can I say this? Making it more out than it is. Because what happens is when Coinbase did what they did, they really got people like, whoa. It was like, what the hell is going on here? And that threw everybody in for a loop. And you know what they say? Good news travels fast. Bad news travels faster. That's how that is. So nothing is going to change with Gala. Their fundamentals are going to change. The tokenomics aren't going to change. It's just going to add, and again, I'm not a developer, like better security, more upgradable, a better keeping track of burn, a better burn mechanism so they can keep track of specifically what's being burned and all this kind of stuff. But nothing will change, okay, with the token itself. Man, Coinbase, don't get me started. So I like Coinbase because I think they're easy. They're very user friendly if you're new to crypto. Because let's face it, those of us who've been, like, if you have a MetaMask wallet and you go on Uniswap and you're doing all this kind of stuff, if you don't, if you don't set the right fees and you don't do that, you can lose your transactions and you can lose the gas fees you paid and all this kind of stuff. On a centralized exchanges, they're a lot easier. For mass adoption to happen, in my opinion, these dexes, I think, need to be make it a little bit more user friendly. So that's just my opinion. But yeah, Coinbase really did that, and there was really no reason why. They didn't give a reason why they were delisting Gala, other than the fact that it was being locked up on the 12th of May. So I hope that people were able to get their Gala off the exchange, or worst case scenario, sell it, turn it into cash, and then either take that money and reinvest it something into another crypto, or take that money, cash it out back into their account and buy Gala on another exchange. I hope so. I hope people didn't lose their shirt on Coinbase. I'm going to try to dig in a little bit more and see what I can find out. I just hope not. Hopefully that if it didn't happen where people were still holding on, maybe they were able to sell. I don't know. I moved my stuff out of there, like I said, weeks ago. Yeah, we'll see about the burn rate. I don't know. I'm curious to find out if they're going to be doing other things to accelerate that. We'll have to see. I think this needed to happen, and now that it's over, I just want to get over with. It's almost like doing something unpleasant. I just want to get it over with already so we can move forward to, creating what we want. So, does anyone here know what Gala's going for right now? Is anyone able to jump on like CoinMarketCap? I suppose I could probably do it, and go to CoinMarketCap, and let me see if I can pop that in. See who gets it first. If you guys beat me, great. All right, let's take a look and see. I'm just typing this in, guys. I'm watching. See if you guys can beat me to the punch. Just don't hit me, I'm brutal. Ah, someone beat me. Yes. Uphold is honoring the will be honoring the upgrade. Yes, they will be. All right, I need to do this here. What time will the finish? I don't know. Well, they're taking the snapshot, which will be like, boom. Then they'll have to go through and then distribute it to all the addresses. And I believe there's got to be like 250, 300,000 addresses that they got to go out to. So I'm thinking probably 24, 36 hours. Give it a little bit of time. And then I want to see what Gala is going for right now. Oh, you got me. Oh, I was just typing in. Okay, great. All right, so Randy popped in. That's not bad. That's not too bad. I mean, I liked it better like back in January. So this is it. You win the prize. So good job. Good job. There you go. High five you. But so we'll see. I mean, it's actually moving up. You know what? I'm going to amend what I said before. I actually think we may see a slight pump when all this is done, because then everything will be settled. I think coming out with all these, with the exchanges being supportive, the thing that really throws people off, and I don't blame anyone. I was the same way. I was more aggravated by Coinbase than anything else. It didn't really affect me. I was like, all right, I've got different wallets. I can put it wherever I want. It was more of like, really, guys? Really? And then once Binance came out, did you guys notice that? When Binance came out and they said that they were supporting it, we had to jump. It got up to what? I think 314 something like that, I think, guys. And then we're waiting on crypto.com, some of the other ones. And then once that happened, everything just kind of settled down a little bit. We saw a little bit of a sell-off. So I actually think, now that I'm given some time to kind of reflect on it, I think we might see a pump. I think we might get back into the 325s, 330s maybe. We'll have to see. Again, making sure, and there's no reason that it won't, that everything will go fine and the upgrade will be good to go and there won't be any issues. So, a few things. You can do, or you can have your Gala or any crypto, and what I'm saying, by the way, is this is not just for Gala. This is for any crypto you possess. All right, I preach, and I have been since I've been started doing these videos, YouTube videos, like over a year or so ago. Getting your crypto off the exchanges, because remember, not your keys. All right, not your crypto or not your coins. So getting them off is really important. Now, where can I put them? Where can I put my crypto? That's a great question. You can put it on so you have a software wallet and a cold wallet, or a hot wallet, cold wallet, whatever you want to call it. So a hardware wallet, or excuse me, a software wallet is an app. It's a browser extension. It's like web-based, right? So your software wallets are your Trust wallets, your MetaMask wallets, your Coinbase wallets. Now, don't let that term fool you. Coinbase wallet is a separate entity from Coinbase Exchange. They're separate. You can connect them, so it makes it easier to transfer, but it's a separate wallet. It's not attached to Coinbase Exchange. So that way, when you set up your seed words, your keys, right? So you set up your seed phrases and everything else. So you possess the keys. So not to be confused, I am Coinbase wallet's a good wallet. I really like Trust wallet. I like Uphold too. Like I have Brave. I use Brave as my browser. And just so you guys know, I'm not sponsored. I'm a little fish. All right. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I'm not paid by anyone. When I come in and I talk about something, it's because I really believe in it. Brave browser is the most amazing browser I think you can use, because it kills a lot of the ads. You don't have to worry about it. Like you're protected. It's like they actually protect you, right? That you're not seeing a whole bunch of crap. And I really appreciate that. And you can earn BAT token at the same time. So it's a win-win. You're helping that ecosystem. And so I believe in BAT and Brave. But anyway, you can use any wallet and use it as a browser extension. So you can connect, if it's Chrome, you can connect it to, Brave or whatever. If it's a Chrome browser, you can put it on there. So for instance, MetaMask. I also use Lace. It's a Cardano wallet that I stake my ADA on, so I use that. Did I say MetaMask? I think I did. I think I may have another one on there, but I'm having a Uphold, I think is another one. But those are also available on apps, and they're free. They're free to set up. How amazing is that? Then you have your cold wallet storage or your hardware wallets. So your hardware wallets are your ledgers, are your treasury, right? These different hardware wallets where it's actually, it almost looks like a little bit of a USB, and you can actually literally take, that's why they call it cold, you can actually put your crypto on this hardware wallet, remove it right from your computer, and now you have it in your hand. So the only way that someone could access your crypto is if they did maybe like a $5 wrench attack. They came at you and they they got your your hardware wallet away from you. And there's all kinds of safety protocols, and we can go into that a little bit too as well. But those are just the main options. And if you were to ask me which wallet would I choose, well, it depends. But for the most part, I'm going to tell you, go with a cold wallet. Get a ledger. Ledgers are amazing. Like, you could put your Gala on there too. And by the way, if you do have your Gala on ledger, yes, you will be eligible for the upgrade. Even if it's not connected, you'll still, because it still recognizes the address. It's going to say, oh, the address, there's like 500,000 Gala here, regardless if it's not connected or not. It'll transfer to that wallet or to that address. When you put it back in, presto changeo, you should have it. Well, you're very welcome, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to so a little bit of a backstory. So when I started doing crypto, getting involved in it full time, and this is all that I do. I consult with people. I'm an educator by nature. I've been doing education. I've been a teacher since probably 1994, but not in the school system. I was a martial arts school owner for decades, and that's what I did. So teaching is kind of what I enjoy doing, and especially with crypto, because it can be very complicated. It can be really confusing. So what I try to do, and I hope I'm successful most of the time, is try to educate people on, so you don't have to be afraid. So you don't have to be like, oh, should I be worried? If there was something to worry about, guys, I would tell you. So if there was something going on and we needed to, needed to do something quickly, I would let you know for sure. If there was anything going on, or if you need to put your crypto somewhere, I would absolutely tell you that. Perfect. So it's my pleasure. Absolutely. And I think my printer is freaking out back here behind me. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I'm not sure what that is, but I think it's a printer. Anyway, so that's kind of the situation that we're in right now. And does anyone here have any concerns or questions or anything along those lines? Because I'll stay here with you guys, and we're not done yet, so don't worry. But I'm just trying to think if there's anything that popped into my mind. Now, another part of this is the aftermath. What is going to happen? So we've talked about everything that's going on before, okay? So this is what's going on. These exchanges are supporting it. This is why Gala is doing what they're doing. And then you've had Jason Brink on different podcasts talking about why they're doing it and all that stuff. And now we're here. We're in the process of doing it. Now, again, the snapshot will happen tomorrow at noon Pacific Standard Time, United States time. So if you're international, that's what you're looking at. So when that occurs, I don't even know. Again, we'll probably take 12 to 24 hours. Then what will happen is once all the Gala is distributed, that's it. Everything just keeps moving on. And then if you go onto the Discord in Gala, in the Gala community, they're not even really talking about this. So, and I'm also a Gala Gold member, so I have different channels I'm able to go into. No one is really worried about this. They're talking about the play tests that are coming up, and I'll tell you why. Because why no one's worried is because this is something that has been known. It's not a surprise. The exchanges have known about it. It's not like it's like, whoa, what, whatever. And the ecosystem of Gala is so strong and growing so much that there's so many things going on. I have done video after video about this game and that game and their summary for 2023. I have an entire playlist of all kinds of videos that I did about it. And the idea is that Gala is in my view anyway, going to be a leader in Web3 gaming, in music, and in film. So they are hitting a variety of different things. So this is not a fly-by-night project. Like some tokens come out and they have no utility. And quite honestly, we're all friends here, so I'm going to tell you. And those of you guys who are watching, again, if you're watching on the replay later on down the line, put in Dojo Fam so I know you check this out. But a lot of these meme tokens or community tokens have zero utility. They serve really no purpose. Some have utility. Most do not. I am not the kind of person that invests in a project. I don't want to have to, let me just back up. I don't want to have to worry that if I buy a crypto project and then I got to worry an hour from now if it got rugged. So I'm constantly checking. I don't want to work that hard. I have enough things that I'm working on that I really don't want to have to worry about such high volatility coins. And that's what they are. Can you see amazing returns? Hell yeah, you can. All right? People make big money with that. I'm not built that way. I'm built for looking for a project such as Gala or Polygon or Cardano that has tremendous use case, that has tremendous utility, and I'm good with just sitting on that and accumulating and buying more. I'm good with that. So that's kind of my mentality, is going like the slow and steady wins the race. I don't want to have to worry that I bought in now and then tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. it got rugged and I lost everything. I have no interest in doing that. None. Zero. I've been in projects where I recognized a slow rug pull and I got out beforehand, where other people were just kind of hanging in there and just like, I'm like, man, this is not good, right? And also, while we're here chatting, guys, I'm not sure if you know this. I think I mentioned it one time last week, but I have actually written an ebook. It's a small one. It's like 14 pages long, where I go into, and you can find it on Amazon Kindle. It's called, you ready for this? Is Your Crypto a Cult? I'm not kidding. That's what I titled it. And I go into community tokens, not all of them. So don't worry. If you belong to if you invest in, some of these community tokens, by no means am I judging you, or absolutely not, because I was into Shiba Inu. And I was into a couple other crypto projects that, like I said, I got out because I recognized certain things, and I was lucky that I did. A lot of people weren't so lucky. And so I wrote this ebook talking about what a crypto cult is. I go into the specifics, I go to the warning signs, I go things that you can do. So if you're curious, you want to drop a couple bucks on it, I would appreciate it. Just go to Amazon and type in, is your crypto a cult? And, then you'll be able to find it. Once I get better at dropping links, I can just type them in and put them in here. So I'm working through the tech with this, guys. But anyway, you know what I mean. How are we doing there, guys? Am I talking too much? Does anyone have any questions for me? No. All right. Great question. Great question. You can't do any trading right now. Trading will be paused. So no buying, no selling, no converting, no anything. Your crypto will be paused. Now, I don't know how long it'll be. You won't be able to transfer it anywhere. You won't be able to do anything because they need to make sure they're getting an accurate accounting of that. So as far as I'm aware of, at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Pacific time, United States time, trading will be halted, and some may be a little bit sooner depending on the exchange. And the snapshot will be taken, And until your V2 token arrives in your address, you can't do anything with it. Now, remember, I also was on the other night. Be careful of people trying to like scam you, right? I heard about this before. People are like, hey, we've already got the V2 token out. We want to give it to you. We just send your V1 to this address and we'll send you V2. And they were totally scammed. And this was when it was live. So be very, very careful about that. So keep your eyes out. But yeah, no, everything will be frozen around 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. They'll take the snapshot. Once everything's distributed, then everything will be, it won't be halted anymore. Well, remember now, they're going to be exchanging. It's not necessarily a swap. Technically, a swap is where Gala sets up a website. Here we are. Then we migrate, and someone asked us before, we actually physically transfer our Gala over, and then we swap it for the other token, and then we send it back. This is going to be a switch. Like, here's V1, boop, here's V2. That's really how that'll work. So all trading of Gala, all trading will be temporarily suspended until they get everything squared away. So yeah, that's kind of what they're saying. Will not be affected? I don't know. That doesn't sound quite. I'm not sure what exchange you're on. Do you mind telling me what exchange you're on? I'm just curious. You don't have to. And you don't have to tell me how many Gala you have. I would just, again, as long as it's not tied up in a smart contract or a liquidity pool, you're going to be fine. And you're on an exchange that actually supports it. If you don't have it in a wallet. But get your stuff off a wallet. That would be the best thing you can do. You still have some time. Or just, sit back and relax. But, the trick here is just be as relaxed as you can. It's going to be fine. If we start looking at the glass is half full as opposed to half empty. That's the way I look at life. And I think if we approach that, then that way it'll reduce our stress. I also think that what an exciting time to be in crypto. Even though there's so many things going on, if you guys agree with me, give me a thumbs up. Because imagine once we come out of this cycle that we're in, and we go into the next bull cycle, next bull run, I suspect, and I don't have a crystal ball, I think we're going to have the greatest bull run ever, especially in Web3 gaming. And I believe that, again, Gala is positioned to be a leader in addition to something that no one else is doing, which is the music and the film. And they've got some heavy hitters in the film and heavy hitters in the Gala music. So it's not more than just the games, it's the multiple platforms that they're using or that they're developing. That's what's exciting. And to me, I see that, I'm like, wow, what an amazing opportunity. All right? So that's just my own opinion. I probably would be looking to invest more. Now, one thing also, those of you guys who are watching, is I also think that eventually, and this may be a question that comes up, I think that eventually Coinbase will relist V2. I have a feeling probably maybe before the summer is even out, Gala V2 will be back on Coinbase. If that happens, you'll see a pump. You will see a pump. Because Coinbase is very influential. If people, a project that's just starting out, if they get listed on Coinbase, because Coinbase is very stringent about what projects they allow on their platform. So I have a feeling that once the dust settles with everything with this V2, we get this out of the way, and maybe 2 or 3 or 4 months pass. I have a feeling that Coinbase will relist Gala, which will help again. So that's just my personal opinion on that. So I'm looking for. Here we go. Grab some water. And they got Snoop Dogg in Coinbase. I got Coinbase on the brain on Gala Music. So, is there anything that I'm missing, guys? Did I miss anything? Anything that you're not sure of? This is the time to ask. The trick is just, zoom out. Don't worry. Those of you who have like 1 million tokens, congratulations. Imagine something. Imagine when that hits $1. Because in my view, and I go back and you talk, and if you watch some of my other videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. That will set you in a really good spot. Okay, that will really help. Help you, help your family. It'd just be amazing. We'll see when that happens. But there's a lot of stuff that's happening. I mean, this is probably something that we could have. I'd rather have this upgrade happen now than during our bull cycle. I'd rather have it happen now, because this way. Now imagine if we're skyrocketing up, boom, boom, boom. All of a sudden, as soon as that would be announced, everything would freeze, and then Coinbase would say, "Oh, we're delisting." All right. So I'd rather this happen now than when we're in the midst of a bear cycle. So a smart contract is basically an agreement that has conditions in place. So, for instance, let's say, for example, and I'm just using this as an example. It's basically taking a contract that, let's say you and I, we had a contract. I agreed to provide live streams five nights a week from 7 to 9, and I'm including this, and this. So, in addition, that's my end. Your part of your contract is that, okay, well, I'm going to be on from 8:15 to 8:45 Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. That's part of that. That's like your end. Now, what happens is, if for like 60 days. So for 60 days, I'm doing my live streams 7 to 9, 5 nights a week. All right, you're coming on for 8:15, 8:45 on Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, or whatever it is. We continue doing that for 3 months or 6 months or whatever arbitrary number. Once that contract has been fulfilled, then maybe, for example, you get a high five from me, and I get kick to the shins from you or something like that. That is essentially a smart contract. So how that would work with Gala, because I don't have smart contract, I don't have my crypto tied up in a smart contract, because against a contract, that means conditions are set. It can't be changed. Or maybe they can. I don't know. That is basically the conditions of a smart contract. Or another example of a smart contract is a farmer. Okay, he says, okay, the insurance company says, okay, here it is. If there's no rain for the next 3 months, we will give you a loan for X amount of money to be able for you to survive and to harvest and do whatever, because you're going to lose everything. So the farmer and the insurance company are like, or the bank, they have a smart contract. Once that 3 months hit, if there's no rain for that farmer, then there's conditions, and there's all kinds of. And again, I'm not a developer. I'm not a coder, so I can't give you the technical stuff of it. But what'll happen is it'll automatically, if that's set up where, okay, the bank says, okay, I'm going to give you $250,000 if it doesn't rain for 3 months and you lose your harvest, we're going to give you money to survive. Okay, 3 months go by, there's no rain. The farmer loses his harvest, loses his crops. The bank will automatically issue him a check for $250,000 automatically. There won't be anyone needs to sign, no underwriters, none of this other stuff. It'll automatically be done. That's essentially a couple examples of a smart contract. So how that would pertain to Gala, I wouldn't know. I have no idea. It would be dependent on the conditions of a smart contract. If anyone here knows more than that than I do, please go ahead and share. But that's just my take. So Nate, I hope that helps. I hope that gave you a little bit of an idea of what a smart contract is. That's okay, man. Everyone is new. Everyone's learning. Me too. You know, you'd be amazed when I doing a lot of the YouTube videos that I do, and this is only really my second week of doing live streams. I'm learning so much. I take notes afterwards because I want to give you my time of things that I'm learning. So I love questions, and if there's a question that you ask and I don't know the answer to, then I will find out what that answer is. And during the next live stream, if you're on, then I will say something, or you're more than welcome to connect with me through YouTube or whatever. And if you want to reach out to me, guys, anyway, if you go on, and I apologize, I don't have the links up and ready, and I really need to do that. Any of the videos that you watch, I have a list of my social. I have a Facebook group that I have, and then of course I have my Twitter. I'm on Twitter, and I'm also on here on YouTube, of course. So I'm on Instagram, but I don't really do a whole lot there. So you can always reach out to me on those. If you're on Facebook at all, send me a friend invite, and then I can add you to my crypto group. I have a Crypto Dojo group. So you're more than welcome to be a part of that. And I am actually setting up a Telegram channel probably in the next 2 or 3 days. So we can always shift over to Telegram, and that may be a good way too if you have questions or whatever I can help you with. Or if you're really, really new to crypto and you're really not sure, I mean, there's so much stuff going on, and you really got to be aware of people who are trying to scam you, or just, you could actually get in and make a mistake and lose, send your crypto to a wrong address and lose whatever it is you had. There's a lot of things that can, if you're not mindful, it's not that it's difficult. It just, if you don't know, like common sense is common. If you're familiar with whatever that subject is. If you're not familiar with that subject, then common sense may not be common sense. So knowledge is like a teacher. But if you have questions, if there's anything that I can do to help, I do coach. I do coach people as well, virtually, and it's just giving people enough knowledge so they can go for themselves. My goal is to, have you ever heard the saying, give a man a fish, or a woman in this case, how about this? You give a person a fish, you feed them for the day. You teach them how to fish, you feed them for a lifetime. That's my mentality. That's the way I look at any of the videos or anything that I'm doing. That's kind of my mentality. It's like with kids. It's like, you know what? I want to teach you how to talk. I want to teach you how to run. I want to teach you how to do all these things so you can survive on your own in the world, when the time comes. Just having my water. Let's see, who do we have? How many people? Oh, not bad. We got 7 people. All right, I'm digging it. We'll get there. Very good. There shouldn't be any glitches, really. It should be pretty straightforward. From a standpoint of the technical aspects of it, I think you'd get more glitches if they were setting up a website to swap. But I don't know. I don't foresee any glitches happening. I'm sure they've done tests and making sure, because that's a big deal. So yeah, I'm not. I think we'll be fine. So, you know, I may or may not do a live stream tomorrow. I may wait. I'm trying to think of the best. So, guys, I need your help. All right, I need your help. So, what days and times would be better? And thank you so much, guys, for being here. I really appreciate you guys watching. And those of you who are watching the replay, thank you so much for checking us out. I just want to give you value as much as I can. And as we progress more, I will be tweaking the replays where I'll be creating chapters and things like that. But I really want to get used to doing more of these live streams. And you guys are so supportive. That are here now and who are watching. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. So, was I going somewhere with that afterwards? No. I'm just big on gratitude, guys. Having an attitude of gratitude, man. I gotta crack my neck. Sorry, guys. You get to experience all the all the twitches and aches and pains I got, but yeah, it's all right too. But so yeah, that's right. That's what I was saying. For days and times, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sundays. What do you think about that? Hi. Glad you're here. Where are you guys from, by the way? Drop in the comments. Where are you guys from? I'm curious. I want to know. I want to know where you guys are from. Tell you what, next person who tells me where they're from, I'll tell you where I'm from. It's always like you ask a question, you're like, oh man, I hope I hope it doesn't bomb. I'll give about another minute. We'll see. I just like knowing where everyone's from. Philippines. Okay. What time is it there? Oh yeah, that's right. I got to keep my word. So right now I currently live in Florida. So, but I did live in New Jersey. Okay. I'm from upstate New York. And my wife is from Massapequa, from Long Island. It's 8 in the morning, and you're coming on. You are coming on my live stream to watch. I got to do this. Guys, I got to do this. Thank you. Thank you for being here. That early in the morning. Getting ready for work. I lived in Hawaii for 20 years. So it was a 6-hour time difference from Hawaii. I lived on the Big Island to the east coast of the United States. So, and I had family and friends and colleagues like spread out all over the place. I really had to be mindful. Like, what time is it? If I call like Chicago, what time is it? Oh, it's a 5-hour or 4-hour time difference. After a while, I got used to it, but I had a lot of friends going to the Philippines. Texas. I've been to Texas a few times, actually. Lorraine. Thank you. Well, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys very much coming out and, hopefully you're getting some value and getting some information. Even if you came in and you pick up one thing, that's great. It's definitely, hopefully it's worth it for you. But 8 a.m. in the morning, well done. Wow. Wow. You know what? I got to do this. Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I try to keep it as real as I can. I don't I I don't pump things up unless I believe in them, and then even then there's facts involved. I will give you feedback, and I'll tell you why I tell you what I tell you. And I want to say this though. I always tell people, like, do your own research, do your own due diligence, because it's on us. So I never take anyone's word for any crypto. Oh, you should do this. You know how many people have gotten wrecked because they took the advice of a friend, they loaded up, they aped in, as they say. They aped in, they put all their money into one project that had just friggin' died on them. And how horrible would that be? So I'm always like, if people say, well, wow, what crypto should I invest in? Well, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not doing it, but this is what I'm doing and why. But again, my goal is to teach you how to research properly, how to conduct your own due diligence, where you should be going, what you should be looking at. And I'm talking about going to the website. I'm talking about being like a private investigator. Find out who the developers are of this projects. Very important when you're getting involved in any crypto project. I don't care what, or even if it's a stock, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I gotta the whole Gala $5 thing. The market cap you'd have to have, and again, that goes back. And I'm sorry, I keep reliving the video that I did because all these questions I address when it comes to market cap. $5 is a huge, huge market cap. Okay, so I try to be as realistic as I can. Do I think Gala could get there? Maybe. I don't think it's going to happen in this bull run or the next one. But I think it's possible, like, down the line. We'll just have to see. You never know. Okay. So have I been in previous bull runs, bull cycles? I have. The last one I was in was out of control. I've been sharing this because, and I just want to put this in here. So, all right, they are amazing, but oh my God, are they stressful? Bull cycles are they can be really amazing, but you got to keep your head on straight. You really got to keep a solid handle because you could go deep in FOMO. And so, for instance, back in June of 2021, I bought ADA for the first time. Or was it earlier? I can't remember. Pretty close. I think I paid $1.19 for it back then. Now we look at that as being 36 cents now, and like $1.19. God, Sky, are you crazy? Well, it got up to over $3 at the height of the bear cycle, and I was staking it. So, but I knew that it had potential to go higher. So I was content with just chilling out, right? And this is where it goes into creating strategies for the bear market and the bull cycle. Bull markets are great. Again, you just got to be careful of FOMO to not go all in because this is going up or whatever. I mean, you'll be waking up in the middle of the night checking your phone. All right, it in this kind of a phase where we are now in the accumulation phase. This is the time where you can take your time. You can research. You can really take your time and slow down, and it gives you time to find out, to really do good market research on a project. So bull cycles are exciting. You won't sleep a whole lot, and you just got to keep your emotions in check. Yeah, I hear you. 50 cents, dollar. Hey, that definitely will be a good thing, right? So that's for sure. You can certainly do that. You know, the only thing, you know what? If that's your strategy, absolutely. If you want to wait till it gets to 50 cents and then, if you want to exit your position totally, you can certainly do that. Again, no one ever went broke taking profits. Now, the only thing is, what if that jumps up? Now, here we go into the what ifs. So, I'm just going to share with you a strategy that I used. When I was day trading and swing trading stocks, I had tiers of profits. So, if I bought a stock at, say, 30 cents, I set my sell at maybe 60 cents. I would sell 25% of whatever my investment was. I'd keep the other 75%. So then my next sell for profit might be, 85 to 90 cents. Then I would sell, maybe, another 10% or 15%. Then I'd go up to like $1.15 or something. So I was constantly, you're like slowly taking profits. I wasn't exiting my position totally. Sometimes I did. I was like, okay, I'm out of here. But as long as you have a plan, whatever it is, if it's like you want to get totally out at 50 cents, absolutely. Then you're going to do what's right for you and your family. Don't let anyone tell you any way else. Are you crazy? Here comes the FOMO. Are you out of your mind? You must be crazy. You're 50 cents. This is going to go to $1. It's going to go to $1.50. When Lambo, it's coming, right? Okay, I'll hang in there. And then maybe it drops. We don't know. So if that's your plan, congratulations. At least you have a strategy. You have a plan. So well done on that. You know what? Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. You've been a while. Great. I'm so happy. I'm so glad you're here. I just want to do what I can to help, guys. That's it. When you subscribe to the channel, if those of you who have not yet, you're still on the fence, I also want to know what you guys want to see. Now, I've been really concentrating heavy on Gala. Like I said before, I'm going to be doing videos on H-bar this week, and I'm going to be doing other things as well. I've been really hitting Gala hard. I'm going to back off a little bit once this V2 upgrade is squared away. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep focusing on it, but I'm in research phase for other projects and stuff that I'm involved with and doing. So I want to know what you guys want to see, what projects you want to watch. So if you subscribe to the channel, and even if you make a comment anywhere on any one of my videos, I respond to every single comment. If you leave a comment with a question, I don't care what it is, I'm going to respond to it. Okay? Well, thank you so much again. I really appreciate your support. And this really, you know what? I'm patient. This channel really is for anyone, but this is I think a really good channel for those who are just getting started in crypto, really don't know what to do. And if you know of anyone, right? If you know of anyone who is getting involved in crypto, they're not sure, send them my way, whatever, or invite them on a live stream. So I kind of think what I'm going to be doing is I'm really leaning towards the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday evening live streams. I think they may work the best. I think the time works well here. For Sundays, we're just going to have to see how how the other days go, but thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You guys are thanking me. I need to be thanking you because you guys are, you know, we're here together. We're a team. This is not just a team of me. It's a team of all of us. So I appreciate you guys. When you guys subscribe and you even just click the videos or whatever, man, you guys rock. I'm having some water now. You know, I will say this though, if anything changes, if anything comes up in the next like 17 to 20 hours or so, depending on how the V2 upgrade goes, I may or may not do a video on it tomorrow. I may or may not do a live stream tomorrow. We'll just have to see. I probably won't know until the afternoon. I want to see how everything's going, but you know, we just will have to kind of see what's going on there. Man, there's been some weird noises. I feel like someone threw a soccer ball on top of my roof. I don't know what that's about. Oh, man. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at this. Again, I like... Oh, okay. So, Gala L1 launches. Do you think Gala's token price will pump? No, not really. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't really think so. I don't think it'll make that big. It may pump a little bit, depending on how much it's promoted, but I don't think we'll see a big. It'll go crazy. Now, I tell you what, though, we saw a big pump in the beginning of January when they came out and they were making all these announcements and stuff. It's like that. Those are when they're making like partnerships with Huobi and they're acquiring Ember Games and they're doing this and all these things. That's what creates, again, people wanting to buy in and raises the price. Yeah, again, I really don't understand why they did what they did. And everyone else, I mean, we're talking about Binance and Gemini and Crypto.com. These other ones, and these are no slouches in the crypto exchange world. These are heavy hitters, guys. Obviously, Coinbase didn't feel comfortable doing it, but you got me. I don't know. You know, I don't know what in the hell they were thinking or what their reason. We may never know what their reasoning is. I suspect it may have something to do with the Wells notices they were receiving from the SEC, but that makes no sense either because they're the one exchange that could actually go toe to toe with the SEC. I bought more. I didn't sell anything. Nope. And now, but I'm going to hold now. I'm not going to do anything until everything settles down. So I've got mine away nice and safe. But I actually bought some on Thursday, right before it halted on Friday. And as soon as I did, I immediately got it out of there. So yeah, I bought more. Sorry, guys. I just need to drink some water. Anyone else here buy more beforehand? Or do you plan on buying more once everything is said and done? I'm curious. Nate, man, you've been hitting so Nate has been coming to pretty much every single live stream I think I've done. I don't think you've missed anything. I'm gonna have to figure out some something to like reward you guys for coming in so much, man. I don't know. I gotta figure something out. I will. Don't worry. But you guys are great. Who do we have? So we have people from Texas. We have people from the Philippines. We have people from New Jersey. So, does anyone here have any other questions or concerns regarding the V2 upgrade? Anything you're not sure of? Don't be afraid to ask a question. You know, they say the only stupid question is the one that's not asked. So, ask away. Did I say stupid? I don't like saying that. Sometimes we get wrapped up in our heads where it's like, you know what, man, I'm afraid to ask that question. It sounds kind of goofy. I don't know. And then we never do it. Hey, what's the thing is, if you ask a question you don't know, maybe it's a question somebody else was thinking. Like you guys were giving me some amazing questions. And again, those of you who are watching the replay, Dojo fam, right? And if you have a question about anything we're talking about this evening, please feel free to put it down, put it in the comment section. I will answer every question you have. Share this video with people, and you can break it down into pieces. I have a whole playlist of Gala. I've got several videos about Gala. If you want to also check out what their plans are for this year, even we're pretty much in January, February, March, April, May. We're going into the second quarter, right? 3, 6, 9, yeah, into the second quarter of the year. You could see what Gala's plans are for the rest of 2023. So that way there won't be any surprises. Because you guys are educated. You guys are coming, you're watching, you're learning. You know, that sets you apart. There's a lot of people out there who they invest in something and they forget it. And this is what I'm afraid of. Hopefully that didn't happen for people on Coinbase. Is that you kind of buy it and then you forget it. And then next thing you know, you're looking to go ahead. What's this? You had no idea. With crypto, and I say this, crypto never sleeps because it doesn't. It's a way 365 days a year, 24/7. You know, it's on. So it's important that we want to make sure that we're staying educated and up to date on what's going on. I don't think so. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think they have high burn. From a standpoint of the tokens they have like 7 billion circulating supply. By the way, so does anyone here know how to determine a market cap of a crypto project? So what you basically do, if you want to determine a market cap, and this is kind of important, is you take the number of circulating supplies. Let's say 7 billion. And you want to, let's say for example, it's $1 a token. You have a $7 billion market cap. So normally lower market caps have more room to grow in regards to their market capitalization, their price. If you have a project that's like $7, $8, $9 billion already, it may take a lot longer to get to a projected or estimated price. So that's something to also consider when getting involved in a project, and also finding out like how many tokens or how many coins are available. If you get into like a trillion, like some of the community tokens are in the godzillions. For any of these crypto projects to get to any kind of a market cap, they would be in the trillions of dollars and that's greater than the entire crypto market cap for the entire crypto space. So when you have a project that has, let's say, 15 or 25 trillion tokens circulating, or more, or you get like quadrillions or whatever they are, they've got like 10 zeros and a 3 or something. Oh yeah, it's going to go up to 1 cent. You know what kind of a market cap that would be? Insanity. So something to consider is you want to look for what's the circulating supply, what is the market cap. Now if you go on Coin Market Cap or Coinbase or whatever, it shows you, what they are. So you can kind of get an idea. All right, so I'm going to, let's do this. My Gala SellOff for spot for doing nothing. I buy them during bull run. All right, take heart. Okay, I get it. I totally get what you're saying, Invest. Okay. The trick here is to zoom out a little bit and understand that if you sit back, you take the big picture. A lot of times when crypto projects first come out, they are gangbusters. And then they kind of settle in, they come back down, they drop, right? So take a deep breath. I know for me, it's like when my Gala was up to $3, I was loving life. I didn't sell any of it, but I was like, yes. Now it's at 36 cents. So I totally get what you're saying and what you mean about that. Zoom out. Just let things happen. Don't forget now, we are in a bear cycle. Everything is down. Not just Gala, the entire markets, everywhere. Because, again, crypto and stocks, they don't like things that are disruptive, like what happened with the bull run of 2021 start to kind of come to an end in December with the war on Ukraine. That was the start of it, right? The markets don't like war, okay, or uncertainty. So take heart, take some deep breaths. Don't just relax with it. Again, depending on your strategy, hopefully you have one. And maybe one night I'll do a crypto kind of a class on how to, different things you can do to create a strategy. But I think that just hanging tough and, you sell? You can sell now if you want. You'll be taking a major loss. But, I totally feel your pain when it comes to that. Let's see here. Did I miss something, Nate? Did you ask me something? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, I didn't sell anything in the last bull run. I was very particular. Shiba Inu I did at the end. I made pretty good money with Shiba Inu. And then I just, what happened is when November rolled around and everything went, I was up so much, and I saw what was going on, I decided to liquidate my position with Shiba. I have an affinity for Shiba Inu though. That's really, that one was my only real community token, and I don't know. I may reinvest in the future with that, create a small bag, but probably not a whole lot. And it was Mother's Day today. So I hope everyone had a good Mother's Day with their family, with their moms. Well, we'll give it a few more minutes, everybody. And then we'll see kind of where we go. But I definitely wanted to make sure that I came on and gave you guys some value. Well, you're welcome. Of course, you're welcome. So DCA is what's called dollar cost averaging. And basically, a lot of these exchanges, you can have it done automatically. once a week, once every 2 weeks, however you want to do it. It's a way to reduce volatility. So you're not buying at the exact high, you're not buying at the low. You're kind of like, it's sort of like regulating, it's averaging out. So instead of like buying, 8 up here at $3 or buying it down here at 36 cents, like maybe it's 36 cents this week and 2 weeks later it's 42 cents. Then maybe it drops down to 39, then it goes up to 52. So it's a nice way to kind of balance the scales, as opposed to like buying everything here and then all of a sudden you're sort of at the mercy of whatever the price action is. Oh, guys, I apologize for that. See, here it's uncensored. This is what you get. It's dollar cost averaging is a good strategy, and I even did it during the bull run too. You may need to adjust what you pay or what you do because of the price may have gone up 10x, and maybe you don't have the income, right? The liquid money, the liquid ability to purchase more, so you just adjust how much you pay or how much you buy. Maybe now you can do $25 a week. Maybe in the bull run, because prices are going up, maybe you can only do 15. Okay, well, whatever. You're still kind of inside a little train that could, right? You just keep going, keep moving forward, right? Like Rocky. Just keep taking a step forward. Take profits along the way, when you're in a position where you can, but dollar cost averaging is a big strategy for me too. I like it a lot. And it works. It's actually been proven, it's been shown that dollar cost averaging works better than lump sum investing. Lump sum meaning, I'm going to drop 5K into the price hit here, I'm going to hit 5K. Yeah, good luck. Now all of a sudden, 3 days from now, it drops down 10%. Right? So this way you're slowly increment and go up and go down. It just takes, like I said, it just takes away the volatility, and you're still increasing your bag. Nice. Hey everybody. So I'm going to give a few more minutes, and then I'm going to I want to stay on. So if you have questions you're not sure about, especially with this Gala V2 upgrade, let me know. Okay, let me know. I definitely want to be able to answer any questions you have before I go. Again, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Those of you who have, those of you who are watching in the replay, Dojo fam, I appreciate you guys all. So hit that, hit that subscribe button, and see, this is the shameless plugs that you got to do, right? But I want you guys to be a part of it. I don't want you to miss anything. That's why I say it so much, right? And we're a small channel now, but we're gonna grow, and we're gonna grow because of you guys. That's why. So the success of our Crypto Dojo, and that's why you like a dojo family, it's because of you guys and what we're about, and our goal is helping people. So you guys are a part of it. So anyone who is watching now and right here, who's interacting with me now in this live stream, and who's watching later on, you guys just rock, man. I cannot not thank you guys enough for being so supportive. So well, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. I will stay in the loop. I may, as I said, may or may not do a live stream tomorrow. I don't know. I may tweak times a little bit. I'll just have to see. But any feedback you have would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so great question. I'm going to slide this over here so I can see it. All right. So, what coins do I cover? So, AVAX I haven't done. XRP I haven't done yet. The reason that I haven't with XRP is I want to see what happens with the SEC. So I've just kind of been sitting back on that and just kind of watching. Shiba Inu, you know, I just haven't. I just haven't really been compelled to focus on SHIB. There are plenty of YouTube channels that cover SHIB a lot. So I really have an affinity for Shiba Inu, but it's one of those things where I could just go crazy with that. AVAX I haven't done yet. Thank you for the suggestion, though. That may be something that I do in the future. So thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate that. We may do a video. And that's what I'm saying too. I want suggestions to videos. Suggestions for videos. Hey, I'm all over that. Well, thank you. Equabill, I appreciate you being here, and thank you for your kind words. I appreciate it. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're excited. Just remember, though, keep that excitement, but never trade on emotion. Never make investment decisions. Never make any decisions when you're like under a high degree of emotion. If you're stressed out, if you're angry, if you're whatever, because then you're not thinking rationally. So I'm glad you're excited. Take that excitement and focus and channel it now on whatever it is you want to do. If it's a crypto project or something that you're researching, like if you have a watch list, start digging in. AI is another one. Okay, here, I'm going to give you, I want you, if you like, I'm going to give you something to look at if you're into artificial intelligence, because we're seeing that too. Fetch. You may be familiar with it. There's the graph. So there's different AI industries too. So we talk about Web3 gaming, but Fetch is another one. And some of these AI crypto projects, something to look into if you're interested in that. Again, I'm not telling you what to do, but just a suggestion. And again, I don't like, for me, like, Fetch is a project that I am bullish on. I also, the graph is another one. What's it, Rose? There's another one. Now again, don't take my word for it. Go do your research. Make sure it works for you. First thing you can do is check out their circulating supply, check out their website, read their white paper, go on Reddit. What's their socials look like, right? Go to their Twitter page, read the comments people are saying. These are preliminary steps to take when you're looking into getting involved in a crypto project. What is its use case? What's the purpose? That's one of the first things I ask. All right, what is this supposed to do? What problem is this crypto project here to solve? that nobody else is doing the same thing. If you got 10 different projects all fighting for the same, they all have the same sort of solution, I think they could cancel each other out. You have that one project that all of a sudden, wait a minute, this one is differentiates itself from the other ones because it's doing something different. Now that's intriguing to me anyway. Yeah, you're welcome. Absolutely. So hey guys, I could stay on here all night, but I'm going to finish the rest of Mother's Day with my beautiful wife. And I just want to say this. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Again, if you're not a subscriber to our channel, please feel I would consider a personal honor if you would, as we say in the martial arts, you honor me if you subscribe to my channel. There is, again, just click on any of the videos. If you want to look in, I have a link to Ledger if you want to go and look for Ledger for cold wallets. Maybe I'll do a video about that one day, someday soon. Also, if you feel inclined, and I'm certainly not, it doesn't matter one way, but I appreciate it if you do. If you feel like you want to donate to the channel, I have a donate button up on our banner of our our YouTube channel. Feel free if you'd like. If not, that's fine too. But I want to be able to do more for you, and so anything would be great. If not, doesn't matter because I appreciate you. I'm still going to be giving you my very best, and I will hope that you guys all have a really good evening. Thank you so much. And I always like to say this, that here at the Crypto Dojo, crypto never sleeps. And if you are watching this again from the replay, remember, Dojo fam, have a great night, everyone, and I will see you soon.